Hi, I'm Chris. This is Chris's Hale. My tiny home is 8 by 24, and they're going to have a tour today, so welcome. Come on in. It's a metal framed home. Everything's covered so you can't see it. No, backing is a problem for me. So I have a backup camera, but I lived in Hawaii. I've lived there for the last 35 years or so. I have 3 acres in Hawaii with a small, it's an 8 by 20, and it's all solar. I've never had to hook up at all, and I have plenty of solar. I really like Hawaii. I love Hawaii, but my family is in the Midwest, except the Midwest is too cold for me. So I come down here. And I love the mountains, so now I have the mountains here and the ocean at home. So that to me is the perfect scenario. And going tiny, I could afford to do that. It's just the lifestyle I need to live now. I need to pare down. I need to get just what I need. I don't need all this other stuff. This is the main area. This is where there's going to be a bench. So just pretend that you can see this neat bare bench right here. And so then I wanted a garden area, but it's a cactus garden, so I don't have to do anything with it. I have to water it every once in a while, but not much because most of it's cactus and the aloe. This area is for baby. That's why the turf is there. And then this just goes in with the rest of it. There are certain advantages to living on the corner, and that is that you can come in one way and go out the other. So I went ahead and put all gravel, and sometimes some people say they think I'm going to run into the shed, but I never do. Yeah, no, backing is a problem for me. So I have a backup camera, but this is all my entertainment area. I have mulch and rocks and stuff in the back. Put down sand and stuff here below the carpet, and then the pavers for the fire pit. Even at nighttime, I have my tiki torches that light it up at night if I want to see. When you live in a tiny home, of course, you want a little more space, and the best way to do that is the lanai. So this lanai is 12 by 10. And so I decided to go with 2 levels. One level here I did enclose with screens. I have my rocking chair and my exercise machine and my keter, my bench, which I have all my stuff for the outside. I'm not a person that needs a lot of space, but this makes it nice. The only thing I should have done was probably put a fan up here for the summertime, because it was pretty warm there this summer. It doesn't get hot like this in Hawaii. That's my bear, and he has my sign that says the name of my house is Chris's Hale. Everybody thought my last name was Hale, but Hale is home in Hawaiian. Now, once you first come in the door, to the left would be the living room, bedroom, and to the right is the pantry, closet, bathroom, kitchen, laundry. Here it's really nice because the refrigerator cuts off this side, and then the wall for the pantry and the closet is right there. So you get your own little galley kitchen. This is actually a ESP. It's a metal framed home. Everything's covered so you can't see it. So it stays warmer and stays cooler with the air conditioning on. I have several of my spices there and spices here. I have lots of spices because I love to cook. And I cook for my neighbors a lot. So anyway, I bought the range because I wanted gas. So that just sits at just a cooktop, so I don't have an oven. I do have a microwave. I actually have a convection oven in the shed, but I choose not to use it because if I make sweets, I'm gonna eat them and I don't need that. I wanted a farm style sink, which is good and bad because I don't have much counter space, but with this, I actually have a piece of wood here that I put over this so I can use this whole area if I want to. But this gives me lots of room to clean vegetables, give baby a bath. You know, it's just perfect. I got this over the sink racks so I can just wash them and put them in here and they drip dry. On the top drawer, I keep repair kind of things, odds and ends, that's kind of my junk drawer. I keep my extra sodas and drinks and stuff like that. And then I have other pots and pans and electrical things down here. And that's why I wanted all drawers, because to me it's so much easier. Okay, so the pantry's here. There are 2 huge areas. There's 3 shelves and I have different things on each one. And then I have one down here too. And this one is, you know, it's got dog food and canned goods and that kind of thing. This is my closet. It's only 24 inches. I have a dresser at the bottom and then a little thing in front of it that I just put shoes in. And of course, that's where my little step stool is. The pantry there is just excellent. I just love that, yeah. I don't have to hardly put anything anywhere else. After the sink, then there's just this little space for the coffee and then the laundry. Always wanted it here at the back, so it's out of the way. I can actually pull this out. It's on wheels. I just pull it out and move it in there so I can actually get in there to, you know, either put clothes in or take them out. Dryer's right up on top. So this worked out perfect. I had thought about going with the one, but I don't know if I had quite enough space. I would have to take some room from my living room. Didn't want to do that. And the other thing is I can move my table that has all my supplies on it so I can really get in there to do it. When I originally planned it, I was going to have a drop-down table, but as you can see, there's not very much space, so they didn't put one in, and I said that's okay. They're going to put one in the living room, so I have a drop-down in case I don't want to crawl up and down the stairs. Right around the corner here is the bathroom. I've elected not to have a sink in here because it's 2 steps away. I'd rather have the extra space in here. I put up an L-shaped or a corner medicine cabinet per se. And of course I have an on-demand hot water heater because I'm trying to do solar, so it's propane. I have a 36-inch shower, which I could not do a 32. I just couldn't. If I had more room, I'd probably put a bigger one in, but it works fine. The bathroom is not very large, but it's just large enough. So right inside the front door is the living room, and it's also the bed. This is called a reverse loft, and underneath here, once you pull this out, is my bed. It's an adjustable bed. Old people need adjustable beds, you know. But I also, this table comes down. I have mattresses to put on here, so I actually have 2 beds, one up here and one down here. And when I don't want to do that, I can take the table off and have just visiting, or just have company, you know, with the table there. And I'm old and don't like a lot of steps, so this way I don't have a loft up here. I just have a loft that I sleep in. Selling my house, I made definitely enough profit to be able to afford 2 tiny homes. I bought a piece of property, you know, with 3 acres, and I put 2 house pads on it in case my brother or my sister want to come and live and they can get a tiny home too or whatever. So I put a big enough system in so it'll support both. And of course now I'm living much cheaper. I have no utility bill in Hawaii, and mine here is never over $30. It's nice. It's nice to have that option to be able to do it, and I wouldn't have been able to afford to do it if I hadn't had a tiny home. so much for coming. I hope you enjoyed your tour and think about living tiny.